Before the world grabs your attention, take a moment to catch your soul back. Each morning offers you a secret doorway, not to the noise, but to yourself. As the Buddha said, what you feel, you attract. What you imagine, you create. Yet most people wake up only to fall back asleep, not in bed, but in life, scrolling endlessly, thinking thoughts that aren't even theirs, chasing a reality that leaves them exhausted. But what if your morning became your power? What if the first thing you said to yourself could shape your entire day? Your mood, your peace, your focus, your life. In this video, you'll discover 5 powerful truths to tell yourself every single morning, rooted in Buddhist wisdom, emotional clarity, and deep inner transformation. The 5th one might just free you from everything you've been holding on to. We'd love to hear your thoughts. If you're not sure what to say, just type "My morning, my power" in the comments, where every video is a doorway to calm, clarity, and timeless Buddhist insight you won't find anywhere else. 1. I am not my thoughts. I am the silence beneath them. Every morning, the world rushes in before the sun fully rises. Thoughts start before our eyes even open. Worries from yesterday, expectations for today, fears for tomorrow. And most people suffer before they have even left the bed. Not from pain in the body, but from the noise in the mind. There is a quiet storm that brews in our heads, and it steals our peace silently. But the first truth you must tell yourself each morning is this: I am not my thoughts. I am the silence beneath them. It sounds simple, but it holds the power to shift your entire day. You see, in Buddhist teachings, the mind is like a monkey jumping from branch to branch, never still. But beyond the monkey's chaos is the sky. Vast, silent, undisturbed. That sky is your true self. The mind thinks, judges, predicts, and reacts. But you are the one who observes. When you begin the day by identifying with your thoughts, you tie your soul to their fluctuations. If your thoughts are anxious, you feel anxious. If they're self-critical, you carry shame. But none of that is you. You are the space that holds the thoughts, not the thoughts themselves. And this is why most people suffer before breakfast. They never pause to notice. They wake up already inside their mind, already believing the morning narrative. Their thoughts are spinning. I didn't sleep enough. I'm already behind. Today is going to be difficult. Without knowing it, they let their mind speak first and their spirit second. But a mindful morning is built by reversing that. Let your spirit speak first. Tell yourself, I am not these thoughts. I am the stillness watching them pass. This truth changes everything, because once you create that space, just a moment of awareness, you're no longer trapped in the storm. You are sitting beside it calmly, like a monk beneath a Bodhi tree, unmoved by the wind. When you observe instead of react, you give yourself the gift of choice. This is what meditation teaches us, not to suppress the mind, but to witness it. The suffering begins when we become our thoughts, believe them blindly, and let them define our inner state. But liberation begins when we see them gently and remember that we are the seer, not the seen. You are not the voice in your head. You are the awareness that hears it. And the more you rest in that silence, the more power you reclaim. So tomorrow morning, before the world has a chance to enter your mind, pause. Sit at the edge of your bed, close your eyes, breathe in, and speak this quietly to your heart. I am not my thoughts. I am the silence beneath them. That one truth is enough to begin rewriting the script of your life. Because the way you begin your day becomes the way you live your life. Can you sit with your mind without becoming it? That's the real question. Don't rush to answer it. Just carry it with you like a lantern in the early hours. Let it guide your morning. Let it soften your reactions. Let it bring you back home to the quiet place where you always belong. Because peace doesn't begin when the world calms down. It begins the moment you remember who you truly are. 2. Today I choose presence over pressure. Most people wake up already running, not with their feet, but with their mind. The pressure begins before the eyes fully open, tasks to complete, messages to reply to, responsibilities waiting like an army outside the bedroom door. It's easy to forget that mornings are sacred. They're not meant to be consumed by urgency, but to anchor you in clarity. This is the truth to carry into the start of each day. Today I choose presence over pressure. When you rush your morning, you rush your life. You start the day not as a mindful being, but as a machine, reacting, hurrying, checking, chasing. And before you've taken your second breath, the day is already in control of you. But Buddhism reminds us again and again to return. Return to your breath. Return to this moment, because this moment is the only place where life truly lives. The Buddha once said, "The trouble is you think you have time." We often live as if life is waiting for us somewhere down the road. After the inbox is cleared, after the meeting ends, after we've accomplished just a little more. But life doesn't begin when the to-do list is done. Life is happening now, in this inhale, in this exhale, in a quiet sip of tea, in a ray of sunlight warming your skin. And when we forget that, we lose the very thing we're working so hard to find: peace. Pressure is often just an illusion disguised as urgency. It convinces us that rushing is essential, that multitasking is a strength, and that feeling overwhelmed means we're achieving something. But pressure only pulls us away. It disconnects us from the softness of the present. It blinds us to the quiet miracles happening all around: the sound of a child's laughter, the beauty of the early morning sky, the calm joy of doing just one thing with your whole heart. Presence, on the other hand, is your true home. It asks for nothing but your attention. No performance, no perfection, just your willingness to show up fully to what's here. The mind will always want to wander to the future, to the past, to anywhere but now. But your strength lies in gently bringing it back. Back to this breath, back to this moment, back to this step, back to this life. So when the morning arrives, don't begin with your to-do list. Begin with a breath, a pause, a hand resting on your heart. Speak to yourself with kindness. Today I choose presence over pressure. And notice what happens. The urgency begins to soften, the noise fades, and you begin to move, not from stress, but from awareness. You still take care of what needs to be done, but you move with grace, not panic, with rhythm, not rush. Ask yourself, am I truly living my life or just checking off my to-do list? This question is not a burden. It's a doorway, a gentle opening that invites you to step out of unconscious busyness and into conscious living. Let your mornings remind you of what really matters, not how much you accomplish, but how deeply you live. Because presence isn't just a practice. It's a way of returning to what's real, to what's sacred, to what's already here. 3. Nothing outside me has the power to disturb my peace. There is a quiet strength that lives inside you, a strength not born from force, but from stillness. Each morning the world begins to stir, and with it, energies rise. Chaos, noise, demands, expectations. Some will come to you with anger. Some will bring judgment. Some will simply move through life in a storm, and without awareness, you absorb it. But here's a truth that can change your entire day. Nothing outside me has the power to disturb my peace. You are not a sponge meant to soak up the moods of others. You are a mirror meant to reflect without attachment. In Buddhism, we learn that suffering often comes not from what happens, but from how we carry what happens. The moment you internalize another person's chaos, you lose your own center. You hand over your inner stillness for a moment of emotional reaction. But peace, true peace, is built by reclaiming that power. To live with calm in a chaotic world is not a weakness. It is mastery. The mistake many make is believing that detachment means emotional coldness. It does not. Spiritual detachment is not a closing of the heart, but an opening of awareness. It is loving without losing yourself, helping without holding, listening without absorbing. Imagine a deep, still lake. Stones may be thrown, winds may blow, but the depths remain undisturbed. This is the practice, to let the world touch the surface, but never shake your foundation. You are not responsible for the weather of other people's minds. Their anger is not yours. Their fear is not yours. Their projections do not define you. What defines you is how you return to yourself after being pulled. Can you breathe instead of react? Can you witness instead of absorb? Can you remain soft even when the world is sharp? These are not small questions. These are paths to liberation. Each morning you get to choose. Will you carry the world on your shoulders, or will you walk through it with rooted calm? The first creates tension. The second creates freedom. Say to yourself gently, nothing outside me has the power to disturb my peace. Let it be a reminder not just of resilience, but of truth. Because no one can enter the quiet sanctuary of your mind unless you open the door. No one can steal your calm unless you forget it is yours. As your day unfolds, you will face noise. But noise only becomes suffering when you hold it tightly. Practice letting it pass, like clouds through the sky, like wind through a field. Respond with love, but anchor in stillness. Speak with clarity, but root in silence. Return again and again to the breath, the center, the place untouched. What if your calm was your greatest act of rebellion? What if your soft presence, your unshaken peace, became your most powerful offering to the world? Let that be your path. Let peace become your default, not your reward. Because the most sacred thing you can protect is your inner quiet. 4. Everything I need already exists within me. In the early hours, when the light is still soft and the world is just beginning to stir, there's a subtle illusion that creeps in, a quiet lie that whispers, "You are not enough." It arrives before your feet touch the ground, a thought that says, "You must become more, achieve more, prove more." And in that moment, you begin to chase. But before the first step of the day is taken, remember this truth. Everything I need already exists within me. Buddhism teaches that suffering begins the moment we believe something outside us will complete us. The moment we forget our wholeness, we start grasping at success, approval, love, and validation. It becomes a loop. We run toward things thinking they'll fill an inner emptiness, only to find that the more we run, the more distant peace becomes. Because peace cannot be found in things. It is already there, like still water beneath restless waves. In the morning, this illusion of lack is strongest. It's in the scroll through other people's lives, in the mental checklist of all you haven't done yet, in the comparison, the self-doubt, the rush to be more. But when you pause and speak to yourself, everything I need is already here. You break the spell. You return to sufficiency. Not the sufficiency of ego, but the knowing of soul, the knowing that wisdom, strength, compassion, clarity all live within you, waiting to be remembered. Imagine a seed. From the outside, it looks small, insignificant, but within it lies the potential of an entire forest. You are that seed. And yet most people forget. They seek light outside without realizing the sun also rises within them. The more you rely on the world to tell you who you are, the more power you give away. But when you turn inward, you reclaim it. Letting go of the need for external validation is not about becoming indifferent. It's about becoming rooted. When you're rooted in your own enoughness, you walk through the world not as a beggar, but as a giver. You don't chase love, you embody it. You don't seek worth, you express it. So each morning, before the noise begins, return to this truth. Place your hand on your heart. Close your eyes. Breathe gently and remind yourself, everything I need already exists within me. Let those words sink in like warm light into your bones. Before you chase, do you know what you already carry? Sit with that question. Let it unravel the illusions. Let it open the door to a quiet strength inside you. Because the world will always ask for more, but peace only asks you to remember you already are. 5. I am letting go so life can flow. Each morning gives you a quiet choice to hold tight or to release, and most of us, without even noticing, start the day already clinging to plans, to expectations, to how we think things should unfold. Before the sun has even risen, the heart feels tangled, the mind already attached, the soul already tired. But here's a truth that can gently set you free. I am letting go so life can flow. Attachment is a quiet kind of prison. You might not see the bars, but you feel the weight, the urge to control, the fear of change, the need to shape each day perfectly. This tight hold creates inner tension. Buddhism teaches that suffering begins where attachment takes root. The moment you say, "This must happen," you invite fear. The moment you say, "I can't let this go," you invite resistance. And resistance, no matter how well it hides, always brings stress to the heart. But life, like a river, was never meant to be controlled. It was meant to be followed. Your plans, your hopes, your dreams, they matter. But they're not meant to become chains. When you hold too tightly to outcomes, you block what's trying to unfold. You miss the quiet beauty in things not going your way. Because sometimes life isn't punishing you. It's guiding you in a new direction. But to see that clearly, you must loosen your grip. Letting go doesn't mean giving up. It means moving with the flow and trusting a wisdom greater than your own. The bamboo bends with the wind, not because it's weak, but because it knows how to stay upright. You can learn that too, to bend, to trust, to release. And in that surrender, you don't lose your strength. You uncover it. There is more power in the one who lets go with grace than in the one who holds on out of fear. Beginning your day with the courage to release is how you open yourself to what life truly offers, not just what you expected. So speak gently to your soul as the day starts. I release the urge to control. I let go of how I believe things should be. I allow life to guide me. Let these words be your compass. Let them create space in your heart. Let them lead you back to trust. Because here's the truth. The more you loosen your hold, the more your life begins to flow. Like breath, like water, like time. You start to move with life instead of resisting it. You respond instead of resisting. You bend instead of breaking. You welcome what comes and bless what goes. If you release what you're holding on to, who might you become? A gentler version of yourself, a freer one, a wiser one. Carry that question in your heart today. Let it slowly loosen the knots within you. Let it guide the way you think, speak, and move. Because the most beautiful things in life, peace, joy, love, don't come from control, they come from flow. So as this day unfolds, trust the river, trust the detours, trust the stillness, and above all, trust yourself to let go and still stay whole. Quick reminder of the 5 morning truths. I am not my thoughts. I am the quiet beneath them. Each morning, remember your thoughts are not facts. They drift by like clouds in the sky. Don't cling to them. Simply observe. This awareness brings instant emotional freedom. Everything I need already lives within me. Instead of waking up with a sense of lack, remind yourself of your wholeness. You aren't missing anything. You have always been complete. Peace, strength, and clarity already exist within you. You just need to remember, nothing outside of you has the power to disturb your peace. No person, no event, no outcome can truly control your emotional state. You decide what you allow into your inner world. Let peace be your natural state and guard it like sacred ground. Today I choose presence over pressure. Resist the urge to rush. Slow down. Breathe deeply. True strength is found in moving through your day with calm awareness, not in chasing endless tasks or imaginary deadlines. I am letting go so life can flow. Release the need to control every detail. Holding on too tightly only brings stress and struggle. Letting go opens the way to peace, clarity, and the natural rhythm of your path. There is a quiet power in meeting the morning with stillness instead of strain. The world may try to pull you in many directions, but when you speak the right truths to your heart at the start of the day, everything begins to shift. You stop reacting to life and start responding from a place of clarity. These 5 truths are more than words. They are inner alignments, gentle reminders that peace isn't something you have to find. It's something you remember. When spoken with awareness, they become anchors in the storm, turning your mornings into sacred moments of healing, strength, and purpose. As the Zen teaching says, when the mind is still, truth has the space to speak. Begin each day by listening within and notice how the world around you starts to mirror your inner calm. If this message brought you even a moment of clarity, don't keep it to yourself. Like this video and share your favorite morning truth in the comments for more gentle, timeless wisdom on living with peace. Your peace might be the message someone else has been quietly searching for.